Today we're at a museum in Pensacola.
And what kind of plane is that, do you know?
It's a fighter jet.
F-14 Tomcat.
F-14 fighter jet.
Okay, let's go. Back.
This is a TV screen with a jet comes and this blows.
Look at all those jets.
These are really big. That one still flies?
No. It does not. Check out this engine.
Is that the engine that's in this plane?
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Is it fake or is it?
No, it's a real engine. Totally a real engine.
When do you think they put this here?
Years ago. What does that thing do?
It's for landing on an aircraft carrier.
Yeah?
When you land, there's these strings on the aircraft carrier that can catch and help stop the jet faster.
So they don't use brakes, huh?
No.
Nope. They catch a cable. Oh, wait for me. What are these things here? Check these out. What are these?
The engines.
Yeah, that's where the back of the engine is, huh?
Yeah.
Like afterburners?
Yeah.
This one's just got, how many engines does this plane have?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. One.
One. Because there's only one thing, huh? What about that plane? How many engines does that one have?
One. No,
Two. Yeah, 2 engines.
Is that a real missile?
No. That's an external fuel tank.
Oh, it looks like a missile.
Mm-hmm. Look at that plane. It's got a really long nose gear.
Pretty cool.
They got aircraft carriers here. Hey, did we pay anything to come in this museum? No, it's free. A free museum. It's probably the best aviation museum in the country.
What is that? What is that?
Oh, I don't know. There's probably something here that tells you, look, right here, it tells you what it is. Oh, it's for a blimp.
Oh, it's for...
What in the world is this thing? That's exactly what we were saying, weren't we? That's what it says at the top. What in the world is this thing? There's what it is. What's that?
Is this a missile? Or
No. This is fuel. This is called a wingtip tank.
It looks so much like a...
They,
I guess it looks so much like a missile.
well, because it's got to be aerodynamic. Because that's where they store the fuel in the wings. Come over here. I want to show you something really cool. This plane. Now, let me show you something really cool right up here. There's a name on the side of this plane.
Oh, I see it.
What does it say?
Uh,
Lieutenant J.G. George Bush.
George, yeah.
That's George Bush Sr.
He flew this
George
plane?
Bush. Yeah, he flew this plane when he was a Lieutenant J.G. in the Navy.
That's cool. Is it the exact plane?
That's the exact plane that he flew. Right there. Check this thing out. What is this thing?
This?
Yeah. Do you know what this is?
A fuel tank?
Nope.
A missile?
It says it right here. Torpedo.
Although his canopy was open at the time he hit the ground and it slammed shut from the force, and there's no question in the mind of anybody that he perished in that crash. While he was out putting out the Mayday, we saw that Jesse had opened his cockpit and waved to us to let us know that he was alive.
I don't know what these switches are all for.
Bunch of different buttons that do different stuff.
This is what you use to eject out of the plane
Yep.
if the engine's like died out or something.
Yep, that's the ejection handle.
There's rudder pedals.
Is there rudder pedals down there? There might be a hook over here on this side.
They actually look. Oh.
Oh wow. You can reach them?
Yeah.
What are all these like gauges and stuff? What do those do?
Your speed, your altitude, and your instruments are on there in case it's very foggy and you're landing.
Yeah.
And you can't see the runway.
Exactly. Hey, check it out. There's an ejection handle above you too. Reach up. Yep. Do you know what that does? If you pull that down, put your head all the way back and reach up both hands. And if you pull that down, there's a protective cover. You pull it down all the way and it protects your face. So when you shoot up through the canopy, so that glass and everything doesn't hurt you, you pull that down and it protects your face. That's why that has a cloth on it.
Doesn't when you eject, the seat comes out and a
seat comes
parachute
out with
and a parachute
Yep.
comes up?
You're sitting on a rocket motor in a fighter jet.
Let's check out the aircraft carriers here. Do you think you can get one of these?
Well, I don't know where we put it. Where are we gonna put one of these?
In the back.
See these? Look, this is an EA6B Prowler. That's an S3 Viking. And come up here to the front.
Look at that big boat.
Do you know what kind of propeller plane that is over there?
No.
That's an E2 Hawkeye.
Wait, where are you?
And then all these up here, I'll give you a hint. These are the same that are on the stick out front.
And F-14?
F-14 what?
Fighter jet?
F-14 Tomcat. Come on. Let's go see more stuff. Check these seats out. These are actual seats that a lot of squadrons still have today. Go ahead and sit in there. Pull the table up over.
What table?
This comes up. Oh, they have it locked.
Yeah, they have it locked.
It comes up and it flips over, and you use it as a riding thing. My first squadron had all of those, nothing but those. This,
You can
nope,
lift the flaps.
nope, that's called a horizontal stabilator. This is what makes you go up and down your pitch. That's what makes you go up and down. And then your flaps are up here. That's for the rudder. And that's called your vertical stabilator. This is called a trim tab.
They should probably make this to where you can't move it.
So when you're doing trim in the simulator, that's what you're doing. You're moving that, just that. But when you pull back on the yoke, you're moving this whole thing. Now, what are these called here on the wings? These are called ailerons. Out here on the outer side,
Yeah.
they're called ailerons. These on the inside, these are your flaps.
And what's this? More trim?
That's a trim, aileron trim. Right there, that little one.
Yeah.
Yep. So when you turn the yoke side to side,
Yeah.
that's what you're moving, the ailerons. The A7 Corsair.
This might be your back here.
Let me see. That's your hook.
It is?
Yep.
So where's the landing gear? It's over here somewhere.
The landing gear,
That might be it right there.
probably over there on the left somewhere. They have it undone. Those are things to control your instruments.
What do all these switches?
There's a lot of switches, isn't there?
I wish he knew what these all did.
I mean, you could probably figure it out. That switch is lat long, which stands for latitude and longitude. It's navigation. That's to set up your navigation. Takes a lot to learn how to fly these, huh? That's why you got to go to school. Do good.
Oh, this is cool. What does this do?
Let me see. Move your hand. That's TACAN. See it says right there? TACAN?
Yeah.
So TACAN stands for Tactical Air Navigation. And this is your TACAN, transmit, receive, air-to-air mode.
You can't turn it all the way.
No. That's a military thing, tactical air navigation.
It looks so creepy.
Let me see. They do a great job. I think he looks pretty realistic. Look at the cockpit.
I think he does too, but it's kind of creepy.
They wear their uniform. They don't wear flight suits when they fly the president around. You believe that? They wear like their service uniform. Hey, do you know what kind of plane this is? Check this out. Come here. This is an S3 Viking. Now, this right here is when they flew George W. Bush onto the carrier. They flew him out there and he gave a speech. And look, his name is on the side of it right here. And his dad has a plane over there. In the other hangar, remember? Remember George H.W. Bush? Look at that engine.
Do these planes still fly or they?
Nope, they're retired. Now the planes that are in this hangar are more modern. So we have, what kind of plane is that right in front of you? Yep. It's got a big, what is that thing up top of it?
A radar?
Radar. Yep, it's an E-2 Hawkeye.
What do they use the radar for?
They send out a signal to detect other airplanes that are flying.
Oh, so they don't crash into the other planes?
Pretty much, yep.
There's another aircraft carrier, but
Now look at this plane straight ahead. What kind of plane is that? A-18C Prowler. That's what this thing is. This just retired. Not long ago.
I was like, where did it say Prowler?
That's a jamming. It does a jamming. This is what this plane does, is electronic jamming. Yep. It's down there on the bottom. Yep.
What's it for?
You know the radar that's on that plane?
Yeah.
That thing jams the radar of enemy planes. Remove before flight. There's things that have to be safety pinned, and that's one of them. And so before you go flying, you go around and you pull all the pins, and then your plane is ready to go. It's part of your pre-flight. The F-14 Tomcat. Now, show me the afterburners. Where's the afterburners? Yep.
And these are bombs.
Well, that's a torpedo. What kind of plane is that? Yeah. What kind? F-18 Hornet, yep. That's what the Blue Angels flew. They flew the Legacy. Now they fly the Super Hornet. The F-14 is way bigger. Here. What is this thing? What's that thing that's sticking out right there? What is that thing?
Stand up. Okay, now.
I don't know.
It's aerial refueling. They can do air-to-air refueling. They can refuel in the air.
If they're like almost out of fuel, they can refuel in the air.
Yep.
That's cool. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video.
Was that the best museum you've ever been in?
Yes.
Yeah. And does it cost any money?
No.
Nope, it's free.